Hello, this is Inge. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the assignments that I think were the most important to my development this semester. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the work in the style of assignment from our theory class. And here I had first done a presentation about the Department of New Realities, and then afterwards I had to do a work in their style. And I was a bit stuck with it until I realized that what I really like about this studio is their concepts and their way of thinking and how they want to merge technology with art to kind of give it like a soft side or a soul. So I tried to approach the assignment from this point of view instead, and that made me way more excited about it. So the first idea I had was to recreate this earring that I had once made for my aunt, but then she had lost it, so I thought maybe I could recreate it in Blender and then make it into a face filter, and then she could kind of wear it again. But after I tried doing this, I didn't like the idea anymore. So then I got a new idea because at this time everyone was talking about why we had to scan our student cards before entering the academy. So I thought maybe I could make a comment on this. And the idea I had was to make little figures that would pop up on top of your student card when you scan it with your phone camera. And then the idea would be to make like 50 of these, and then each student card gets assigned a random one, and then the only way you can collect all of them in an app or a game or something would be to scan everyone's card, or like to ask other people to scan their cards. And in this way, the whole scanning your student card thing would kind of become something that would make people talk and like connect more, instead of for like surveillance purposes, which is kind of doing the opposite thing. I was really excited about this assignment because I just really enjoyed trying out both Blender and Spark AR, and it made me really excited to work with new technologies that I don't know, and it also makes me want to get better at it. And I also realized that I really like to do these kind of more conceptual and interactive projects, so I hope I can get the chance to do more of that next year. So the next assignment I want to talk about is the toolkit assignment, and this is some of the first sketches we made in class. And in the beginning of this assignment, I was pretty overwhelmed, I think, and a bit confused. Like I remember I couldn't really get my toolkit done because I couldn't I kept getting new ideas to how I wanted to change it. So I had really a slow start, and I was also really bad at like planning my time ahead because we had to obviously book the workshop, and there was kind of a rush to do this since we were so many people. And all this kind of blocked me a little bit, I think. So I was kind of putting it off. And then, I had a really slow start. But then when I finally started printing, it turned out that I actually really liked this assignment. I had a lot of fun with it. And I did also expect to like it, but it was just all these kind of practical things that had put me off it a bit. And then, I also tried cutting out some paper stencils and using spray paint. And actually, it became a really nice assignment, I think, and I really enjoyed to do something that was analog. And when I look at my posters, I do also think that some of them are pretty interesting, and this also makes me think that maybe I could have like gone even further if I had started in better time. I think this assignment is important to me because I realized that when I feel really confused about an assignment, this is exactly when I should just start it immediately. Also because normally when I then started, it turns out actually to be really fun, and it ended with me really liking the assignment. So the last assignment I want to talk about is the image assignment, where we had to collect some images and then use effects on them to create new images. So these are some of the images I collected, and then this is like the first round of effects I did, where I basically just took the images and just put one effect on them or put them into one app and then didn't really think more about it. So I was also like a bit, I didn't really understand the assignment right at this point. And then after getting some feedback, I realized that I could be more in control with the effects and that I could merge them and actually use them for ideas I have. And this already made it way more fun, and also it made me think a bit more about composition and try out different things. In the end, it was kind of nice that then I could also use the effects to kind of create a story or a nicer composition that I had in mind. And I really enjoyed this assignment because I feel like I improved a lot in it. When I compare like the first images I did to the last ones, I really got to know the different softwares pretty well. And now I feel like I can go into, for instance, Photoshop, and I don't necessarily need to have a plan first. So I feel like it's become more intuitive for me to work with these kind of softwares, which is really nice.